When you look back at your discography and you look back, you celebrating the 20th year. Was there a moment where you feel like you started to own your own sound and be your own artist?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it was definitely for the Stripped record. It was like a coming clean. That's why I named it Stripped, because I was kind of stripping away all the elements that I felt weren't me, or
Uh-huh.
overly trying to be marketed as like, I have a thing about just being in this business, growing up in this business, performing since I was 7. You're surrounded by this industry of older males, and, you end up being, a part of a lot of conversations and things that you're subject to way too early, and you start looking at yourself in a different way. And it takes you a while to shed all of that and to come into your own. And I said before Stripped, I was like, whether I sell 1 or 1 million records at the time, I was like, I have to be who I am. And that's where I birthed, where the fighters birthed themselves and
Right.
gravitated towards fighter, beautiful, even dirty, just everything that owns who you are, and being unafraid and fearless to showcase that to the world,
So then talk to me about the experience then of being so liberated and putting Dirty out and putting yourself out there. I mean, we touched on this a little earlier, but you really put yourself out there, and I forgot about how heavy the backlash was to that, and how much, the SNL thing, I say it like, oh, it's funny, whatever, but you're in your skin and you were the one that put yourself out there. Was there a moment then where you were like, oh shit, what did I just do?
No.
Or no, there was not.
That is a definite no. It can be hard, and we're all human, and it's hard to face criticism. It's hard in general to be in the spotlight and be under the scrutiny that you are, especially as a female. But at the time, I would not have had it any other way. I was more interested in getting my voice across, being the voice for other people to accept who they are, and whether it's vulnerable or loud and proud, it's like whatever, owning yourself. So it was very important. It was more important for me to open up conversations about double standards. At the time, I think I was on tour with like Justin. I was like, why can he, pelvic thrust and do this and that, but I can't, do this and that myself. And it was a great conversation starter, to be honest. And if anything, I'm happy to be able to have done things like that and look back and be so proud as being, one of the women that just own it and put it out there.